All right, so picking up on 42. Given f of x squared minus 5x plus 6, g of x squared minus 7x minus 10 was g of f of -1. So we'll do the inside first, kind of like according to PEMDAS. So f of -1, so we're going to use our first function. So that'll be -1 squared minus 5 times -1 plus 6. -1 squared is a +1. -5 times -1, +5, and then plus 6. 156 equals to 12. So now that's the value that we're going to sub in for G. So that'll be G of 12. So that'll be 12x minus 7 times 12 minus 10. 144 minus 84 minus 10, which is equal to 50. All right. 43. For all non-zero values of x and y, which of the following expression is equal to 9x cubed, y squared divided by 3y times x, y squared times 2x to the 4th. So fractions is very similar to fractions before. Move this out the way. Thank you, so fractions is very similar to fraction before. So multiply fractions, you multiply numerators, multiply denominators. So we'll multiply numerators. 9 is the only whole number. When you multiply with exponents, you would add them. So that'll be x to the third plus x to the 1, which would be 3 plus 1 to give us x to the 4. So 9x to the 4. Y squared and y squared will give us y to the 4. And then look at our denominator. 3 times 2 is 6. We only have one x, and then we only have one y variable. All right. Second part of that, we would simplify the fraction of the whole number like we normally would. 9 6 would simplify to 3 halves. So we know 3 and 2 need to be part of our answer. When you are dividing with exponents, you subtract them. X to the 4th minus x to the 4th is x to the 1. And then y to the 4th minus y to the 1 is y to the 3rd. Yes, sir?
Back back campaigns got checked my about reading because it was letting me in. It looked like.
Yep. Try that first computer, just put it on. Then when you're dealing with a fraction, your variables will go with your first fraction. So it'll be 3x, y to the 3rd, and then the denominator will still be the bottom of the fraction, which is 2. Oh, x left. 4 minus 4 was 0. So x left. My bad. That's pretty much saying it was equal to each other. All right, 44. And they 73 men require one altos and sopranos, 19 more altos and sopranos. What's the ratio of altos to sopranos? So I'm gonna write equation. So we know sopranos and altos is equal to 73. They told us 73 more, 19 more altos than sopranos. So altos is equal to sopranos plus 19. We're gonna sub this equation into this equation for A. So now we got s plus 19 equals to 73. That gives us 2s plus 19 equals to 73. Subtract on both sides. 2s equals to 54. Divide by 2 on both sides. S is equal to 27. This was on the floor, and she told me to give this to you because we're supposed to be in this building. No, take. So we know we got 27 sopranos, and we're gonna come back and substitute that into this to figure out the altos. 27 plus 19 will give us 46. So altos is 46. What you need?
I don't know, she got a network, but
Mm-hmm. You need a calculator too?
I got that, but I guess she.
Yeah. A is 46. So it'll definitely be out of H and K, and then sopranos is 27, so it'll be H. All right, 45. A drum contains 40 liters of a 6% sodium potassium bromide solution. This solution is mixed with 80 liters of pure water to produce a new potassium bromide solution, representing a new solution of potassium bromide. All right. So 40 liters of a 6% sodium. So I will first try that 6% of 40. 0.06 times 40 will give us 2.4. All right, they mix them together. So 40 plus 80 will give us 120. And we're trying to find the percent of the new solution. So we know that's percent of 120 in the new solution. And it should equal to that value or 2.4.
Man, would you like to buy snacks?
I'm good.
All right.
All right, so if they multiply, divide by 120 on both sides, so we got percent is equal to 0.02. Then, of course, if you know percent, shift 2 times, 2%. All right, 46, given that sign is equal to 2/3, which of the following values is possible for your cosine? So we need to know that sine deals with opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine deals with adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent is opposite over adjacent. So I'm trying to draw a triangle. Because they told us sine is 2/3. So we know opposite the angle should be 2 and the hypotenuse should be 3. So 2, 3, and that's would be the angle that they're referring to. So this would be the adjacent angle. So then when they say the cosine of this angle, before we do the cosine, we got to figure out what's the value of that angle. All right, triangles are solved with a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. So we have a squared, the value we're looking for, plus 2 squared equals to our hypotenuse, which is 3 squared. A squared plus 4 equals to 9. Subtract 4 on both sides. A squared equals to 5. Get rid of a square, you take the square root. So A is equal to the square root of 5. So when they asked us for the cosine, cosine is adjacent, and we just found out that that adjacent angle is the square root of 5. So eliminate choices that don't have that. And then hypotenuse, we already know was 3. Okay. All right. A certain rectangle in the standard XY coordinate plane has a length of 7 coordinate units and a width of 5 units. The point 0, 0 is in the interior of the rectangle. Two vertices of the rectangle are 3, 2, and 3, -3. What is the x-coordinate of the other two vertices? I'm a visual person. So they gave us 3, 2. So one corner, 3, -3. So it'd be right here. They said the length was 7, width of 5. If you check these two coordinates, they gave us our width of 5, so we need the 7. So we'll take our x coordinate, which is 3, and we can subtract 7, meaning to bring it this way. So we subtract 7, that'll give us -4 for here, and then -4 for there. So x value could be -4. We could have went to the other side. Well, no, we couldn't, because they said 0, 0 was in the interior. Had they not said 0, 0 was in the interior, we could have went 7 on the other side, which would have gave us the 10. You got the test code?
No,
You got the test code?
no.
Okay, I need to concentrate. What class? Senior third? No, second? Jeez. You got some paper if you need any paper?
You don't need to take on this, the girl.
Well, if you change your mind or if you need a graph, just let me know. It's some on my permission under that board. Two non-vertical parallel lines in the standard have equations. Two lines are okay. Non-vertical parallel lines, not coincidence. We should know parallel lines have the same slope. And not coincident. Well, coincident means it's the sum of shared points. And since it's not coincidence, we know it's not that. So we're gonna have the same slope. Cause that parallel of that one will work. We said it's not the same line, so it means the B's would be different. So the B's should not be equal to each other. So it'll be 2 and 3. Asking for a proper code. Okay, you ready? 1, 1, 1. 2, 5. 2, 2. See if that works.
No, it's an invalid.
3 1s. 2, 5, 2, 2.
Good luck, man. Thank you.
You were. 49. From the f of x when graph on the standard is my quarter point has features. One of its intercepts is located -3, 0. Intercept is crossing the axis. That's the first thing we're gonna look for. That one did. That one did. Nope. Nope. That one did. All right, the next piece said if increases for all x is greater than 3, 3 above, it will still be increasing. No. Still increasing, yes. And x is not defined by x of -2. Not defined will mean not seen or shown. So x of -2 will live. This got something for -2. This one does not, so it'll be C. I'm trying to pick your R. R equal 8. Is equal to 2. The measure of Q. So we're going to be the final equation. Get length Q in meters. For a triangle with side lengths A, B, and C, that are opposite angles A, B, and C. Sine is equal to sine of B is equal to sine of C. C squared equals all that. Opposite of one times cosine adjacent of opposite of adjacent. So you'll get our partners, so I'm gonna keep that as C. And we'll see. So we try that. You see this one. Gotta be Q squared is equal to A B minus 2 multiplied by A multiplied by B times cosine C, which would be the cosine of magnitude. So I know again. Consider full expression below where M and N. The full fraction like greater than. So I'm gonna put some numbers greater than 2. Let's say 3 and 4. And I'm gonna sub in each one. First one, and N 3/4 N plus 1 3 N 3/5. One by N 3 minus 1 by 4 2/4. And see what the greatest. The greatest of the these would be 1. The original price of an item was decreased by 20%. First reduced price decreased by 20%. Second reduced price reduced by 50%. Price resulted from these 3 decreases was what percent less than the original? Once again, I'm gonna pick a price. Let's say I chose 10.50. I'm gonna do the first reduction. That'll be 10.50 times 20% to get 210. As a reduction, so we'll subtract it to get 840. And then say it was reduced again 20%. 840 times 20% to get 1.68. Do reduction 6.72. All right, then they said it was decreased by 50%. It just had, and for that is 336. All right. What was the percent less? Less means subtract. So let's subtract. I started with 1050, took away 336. I'm left with 714 less. Let's say what's the percent less? That'll be 714 then divided by what I started with 1050, which give me 0.68. Shift 2 times 68%. The company produces 500 computers a day. For 20 days, number of defective computers produced each day is recorded and results replaced in the table below. Based on this data, on average, over a long period of time, what is the expected number of defective computers produced any given day? Average, so we know we got to add and divide. So if you look at your total days, that will give us 20. We'll take our amounts defective and multiply by the number of days. That'll give us 0 plus 4 plus 2 and plus 3. 10, I'm giving us 9. We have a total of 20 days, so 9 out of 20 equals 0.45. So 60 pounds. It's say 5, -11, standard X. AC such that ABBC ratio is 1 to 2. What's the coordinates of B? Once again, I'm a visual person. I'm your X zone. -411. What up, A to B is 1 to 2. I mean, it's short. -8. 1 to 2. If we look at our X coordinates, if you look overall, it'll be a distance of 12. If we split that into threes, each part will be worth 4. So that'll be 4 and 8 over there, leaving us with just a portion over here. So a deduction of 4. We'll take 8 minus 4, we end up with a X coordinate of 4. So this could be 4, 7. I'm back to 57. Next, equations A, B, and C are positive real numbers. For each equation will be graphed in the same as work on the final. We got find a way to result in lines that have negative slope. Equations have to be written in slope intercept form. Y to be next to the speed, and N would be the slope. So we can change both, all three, the slope intercept form, and see which you get the two. So in other words, in that piece by itself. So the first one, AX plus BY equals C. The move AX is positive, so it would be negative. So BY equals to negative AX. Let's see. B is positive. We'll leave it alone. Slope is negative. So the first one. Second one. AX minus BY equals to C. Negative BY equals to negative AX plus C. B is negative, so we need to divide by -1 on both sides, which will change all our sides. So B1 is equal to AX minus C, which is positive. Last one, negative AX minus BY equals to C. Leaving us a negative BY equals to positive AX plus C. Get rid of the negative BY. So negative BY equals to negative AX minus C. Both is once again negative. So it looks like the first and the last. Check right here on the table. Turn you a page out that notebook and then some lip pencils. Probably an eraser in there too if they don't have one. Ah, rectangle P has an area of 24 square inches. Rectangle Q has a perimeter of 24. Ratio of the area of P to the area of Q. What quantities can be determined from the given information? All right, area. Area can vary, but we know they can be length times width. But I mean, they can be any factors of 24. 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. Parameter can also vary, it just depends. But if you know the parameter, you can find the side lengths to get the area. So first set parameter P. Seeing that really don't know which of these were the side lengths. We can't really find that parameter, so I'm gonna put a question mark. It says the area of Q. So as a perimeter of 24, you could pretty much assume what's two sides of it to get the length and width. So yeah, we can find the area of Q. It says the ratio of the perimeter of P to the perimeter of Q. So since we can't find the perimeter of P, we won't be able to write it as a ratio. So I'm just go with 2. 200.